Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. The name's Rocky, and they were here. We're back with Lil Noel. So yeah, we made it to Lothering. We've been through, we've been doing our rounds, talking to people, and there's a little someone that I want you all to meet. And he is right here. Hello there, how you doing? My cat is meowing. I'm sorry. Hello, how are you doing, good sir?
Good day, travelers. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
My name is Sir Roland Gilmore. I'm a knight of High Ever. I arrived here not long ago following the army. Is there anything I can do for you?
You do not look like a normal soldier.
In fact, I am not. I was, a knight in Cousland Castle. I was about to join the Grey Wardens in their battle against the Blight, but I was left behind to defend my lord in battle. Cousland Castle fell. The lord and his family were slain, and I was captured.
Looks like you did a terrible job at defending anything.
I do not even know how to reply to this. I did the best I could. I do not have the need to justify myself to a stranger. Please let me be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I see you have returned. What can I do for you?
Sir, I need your help. Would you join me?
Certainly. I thought you would never ask. By the way, please call me Roland, if you will.
I'm sorry, doggy.
Of course.
Nice. Yeah. So I have a mod that I'm obviously gonna link down below, which is I don't know what to call it, the Roland Gilmore mod. Yeah, so we have a new completely modded companion here that I'm gonna be taking along with us. Yeah, that conversation was a little bit strange. Yeah, that conversation went by a little strangely. But, I can't miss out the chance to have companions. I just can't. So, we have Roland right here. Yeah. Let's go to the chantry, actually. Hello there.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you may enter.
Awkward silence. Do you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
I love the awkward silences. Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Well, I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
I love them. I
So tell
love
me
it.
something, Oregon. Did
Oh.
you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Hello there.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Noel.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
I love how we are just walking around with Grey Warden armor, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, who are you?" And if I wear?
I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
Oh yeah. What is the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
A mythical relic of Andraste. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They robbed me. No. They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly. Thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the Horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn Horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Teyrn Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kaelan had no heir?
None that we know of. Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What is wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Thank you, I guess. Oh yeah, I have a lot of new stuff. Actually, I have some gifts, but yeah. Let's see. Hello there.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donal? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Teyrn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'm a dwarf. We dwarves don't learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Alright. Ooh, the sacred ashes of Andraste. Yeah, that was very interesting. Let's see. Oh!
Spoke, chant of light scattered in the darkness. Word despair, fear, and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith.
Yeah. I need your key to the cabinet back there.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
I have to tell them I'm a Grey Warden. I'm hoping you can help me. I'm a Grey Warden.
I see. That is certainly worthy of notice. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
You will say nothing about me. Is that clear?
Even if I had no other concerns, I would not seek to collect the bounty. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Oh, thank you. I got the key. Chantry cabinet key. Yeah.
You ever
Yes.
wonder
And
if
then
the
shall
accurate likeness amongst us then? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth.
Let all repeat
How
the
would we
chant
know?
of light.
Fools.
Only the
Praying
word
for help from
dispels the
prophet they
darkness upon
burned,
us.
and a god who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Yeah. Nice. I'll take that. Morgan, what are you doing? Don't flirt with that guy. Hello there. Revere mother.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
I have nothing to offer.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
Nah.
Farewell to you then, good dwarf.
Oh, the dwarf. Alright.
Let it rise at last to the ear. Hear our
Let me just collect some stuff here. Look.
As you desire.
Adventures of the Black Fox. Oh, this is long.
The Maker return to us, and then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall
Well, all right.
Ah! I need that. Alright.
As you desire.
As you desire. Let's see. So we got a little key. I'm gonna check this rubble. Iron ring. Ah. Forget it. Let's see. You got anything to say,
So I
guys?
take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Oh, you guys, come on. Hello there.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Excuse me. What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I was more hoping... I mean, she's seen these refugees. I think it makes sense that she would want to help somehow. Maybe? This role-playing thing is difficult. Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Alright. So we have Rory here. Oh, I haven't, taken care of it. And I have not given you poultices. Let me fix that right away. Let's see. Yeah. Well, how much do you need? Great, let's just create some purple to this. 1, 2, 3. Items received. Yes, I know.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thank you. I got money. Nice. We're rich. Actually, not that rich, but we got money. I'll take the XP. Thank you very much. Hello there, Allison. I hope I can help you today.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
I'm quite familiar with traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Traps are a girl's best friend. I'll send her. Let's see. What can I do? Bring trap. Ah, I need a trap trigger. Great. Let me try to find one of those. Hello there.
How is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kaelin. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Great.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
It looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige.
Right, let's make this quick.
Oh. Oh boy. Let's attack you, and you. Come on. That was quick. Sweep. Disgusting creatures. Roland. They're not creatures, they're humans. Alright, yeah, you keep attacking that one. Alistair, come over here. Morrigan. I still need to change your tactic. Do some backstabbies. Alright. There we go.
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want them reporting to Logain.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
They were going to kill us.
But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
Then they can take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And who are you, anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
She's pretty, so I think Noelle... I am Noelle. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Excuse me? And just what help would you be to me?
The Maker told me to join you.
Oh.
Surely, he would not do so without good reason.
Right. Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay, I'm sorry, Roland. We'll take Liliana. Oh, calm down. Calm down, everyone. It's alright. Let's see. Let me just equip you real quick because you're not in. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so she's equipped now. Looks pretty. Let's see. Hello there.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Yeah. Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
I think I just alluded to the fact that I killed him. I didn't actually kill him. I'm sorry. Show me what you've got. Alright. Let's see. Ale. Ugh. I need to go right. You have so many gifts. Oh, trap trigger. How many do we need? Oh, spring trap. I just need one. Yes.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Tell me what you got. Alright, should I take the lesser health poultices? Let's grab a spring trap. How many does she need though? I keep forgetting. 3 spring traps. And he needs 3 flasks of venom. Alright.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what you got. Let's see. I need 3 trap triggers. Please and thank you. There we go. I love this. This minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and destroys. Ooh, pretty. And I need I need toxin extract. Yeah. Alright, let's go turn this into Allison. Let me see. Ooh, I can make a lot of traps now. Spring trap. Nice. Hello? Oh.
No dwarves in the kitchen. You think I don't see your grubby little hands snatching all the rolls? Out.
Excuse me. I'll take the XP. I'll take that. What do you have against dwarves? Oh, there was something there. I'm just looting your kitchen. Arrow ring? No, I don't need it. Oh, hello there.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Why should I help you?
The Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Letter from the Blackstone Rollers. Oh boy. Alright,
So, Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
yeah. Hello there. Let's see.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Just walk away. Yeah. Ooh! Hello there.
Shokke basitisra, marade starit, merade twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, ananne sam kyun.
Hello. Oh, I'm just climbing on your cage. Hi.
You aren't one of my captors.
I remember the revered mother mentioning this man. She called him a savage from the far north.
I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is, as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
And just what are you doing in there?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
Oh yeah, right. You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
What an odd thing to do.
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Are you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
So you would prefer to die?
I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made.
What do you care, as long as you're free?
There are greater things than freedom. Honor, for one.
You could help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Yes, then. A Kunari prisoner.
You wish something more of me?
I will leave you be.
My thanks, dwarf.
Can I pick the lock? I would be highly appreciated. I can't. Dang it! Let's see. I mean, seems very interesting. He's very tall. I feel like he has piqued her interest. Like, he wants to know more about this guy. Oh, I need to go to the Chantry.
I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
To the chantry we go. And my game crashed. Oh, hello, Liliana. So my game crashed, but we're here. I think I've been playing long enough because my game's starting to get like weird and stuff. Oh, a doggy! Look at that! Puppy! Alright. So we met Liliana, we met Roland, and we met Stan. So next episode we're gonna go to the chantry and we'll see if the revered mother will let Stan free. I think Nahuel is very interested in this Stan guy because he seems... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. She's interested in him. Like, he's definitely an enigma and she wants to figure him out. Also we have Roland. It's an amazing mod. It's such a well done mod. I've seen someone else play with the Roland mod before. It was actually the very first person that I ever watched play Dragon Age. It was a person that made me discover Dragon Age in the first place. And he's actually a very, very good friend of mine. That's Angel Arts. You can find his channel. I'm gonna link his channel down below. He's a very cool YouTuber and I love him very much. He's a really good friend. And yeah. So I know about the Roland mod just a tiny bit, but I still got things to discover. So that's gonna be interesting. And we have Liliana too, who again...
What do you need?
Oh! Never mind. Sorry. We also have Liliana right here. She's a cute girl. That's the first thing that we'll notice. That she's a very cute girl. Look at the puppy! It's like right beside Liliana. Oh, that's so cute. Puppy! And I guess we're gonna meet Stan next episode. We'll see about that. So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your lovely, lovely comments down below. And we'll see Nahuel next time. Bye!